What's that? Welcome in. I'm sorry. Test 1, 2, 3. Now it works. Hello? 1, 2, 3. How are you doing today? No, I need to make sure it works. I'm so Test. I think my microphone kind of like has like misconduit. How do you say that? Um, in German, it's called Wackelkontakt. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you doing? Hi, Night. Uh, it's like my microphone has like this misconduit, so it's not working sometimes, and then it works again. Good morning, lovely. How are you? Hi, I'm doing great. Now again? Now it works again. The circuit contacts, the connection. Yeah, the connection. Does it sound like really strange sometimes? It's broken, the connection? Yeah. Does it sound strange sometimes, Pumpkin? Because, yeah, I just need to re-listen to it. I don't know what it is. So right now it works again. Yeah. So, we will do some meditation first, and then we'll... Pumpkin, if you're in for it, feel free to join. Feel free to join. Yeah, it has a lot. And I think this wasn't at the beginning of, like, when I started using the microphone and such. That is a little annoying. Yeah, it is, though. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. So, I think it will stop after some time, and that's even more strange. So, yeah, meh. But right now I think it works, so that's alright. Um, we're going to do meditate first. By the way, my name is Marcel, and I'm here not alone, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. And hello, Salty. Good to. We can hear you fine. Fine, we can hear you fine. Yeah, it kind of crackles in between sometimes, Celsi. You probably won't, hopefully won't hear that. It's like the connection breaks a little and sometimes the audio goes completely. I think you need a new one. Oh no. Probably just new batteries could also be. Hello, pumpkin! And we are going to meditate right now for 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of Shavasana. And afterwards, we're coming back to yoga. So if you like to tune in, you guys, feel free to. And also, if you think like this is like going nowhere, if you think like this meditation is it's not really good, like, I mean, it's hard for me to interact with you in meditation, and I'm not doing guided meditation. If you think guided meditation would be better, let me know. However, I never really did it. At least a little bit. I did some body scan, that's guided meditation. However, this is kind of like also for me. So I kind of meditate every day like this 2 times. So yeah, if you like to join, feel free to join in. And if not, let me know. Give me some feedback that you don't like that and that you rather just see more yoga. And Celti, good to have you here. Give a little shout out to both of you guys, to Celti and Pumpkin Panda. You guys are doing awesome. Also, Dragon Blue is doing amazing. I really thought her stream is really, really amazing. And let's give her also a shout out. So, big shout out to Pumpkin, big shout out to Celti, and big shout out to Dragon Blue Goth. Go check them out if you haven't already. And with that said, let's start our meditation. Find a good sit, either up in a chair or down on the floor, on up on a sitting pillow or up on a book, on up on some books, and then we are going and we're just connecting with our inhale and our exhale. And every time we lose this connection with the inhale and the exhale, we're effortlessly and non-judgmental coming back to the inhale and the exhale. If you have any questions at any time, please feel free to ask in the chat. I'll reply as soon as I can. And we're going now for 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of Shavasana. Come to a good sit. Every time your sitting posture becomes uncomfortable, feel free to change your sitting posture. So let's go and let's see you guys in 30 minutes. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. See you guys in 30 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. I hope it won't crackle too much, this microphone right now. So, let's go. Slowly coming out of it and lying down on the back. Releasing the breath right now. Lying down on your back. Extend your legs. Bring your arms by your sides. Palms facing. Feet. And release your breath. Just be. And slowly coming out of it, taking your time. Start to move your fingers, start to move your feet. Deepening your breath. And from here, we're slowly changing the setup a little bit, and we're going towards yoga. Quickly actualize this here. Good. So just take a little break for yourself. And we're going to not do a self-love practice, but it's going to be a balance practice. I forgot to update it today. So that's what we're going to do. A lot of balancing today. And my name is Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the support, the questions. And feel free to ask any questions at any point. And yeah, I'm putting on some music, then we're slowly starting. So take your time, maybe sit down on the sitting pillow. We will be starting seated. We will be starting seated. Yeah. And you see, the microphone is sometimes just doing things. I hope it's good right now. Yeah, I think it's really strange. I don't know completely. So there's some cracks sometimes, and then it kind of tries to get the connection again. I'm not sure. So let me put on some music, and then let's go and do some balancing practice today. I hope you're in for that. I think that's all right. Good. Let's come to sit. Up on a pillow, up on some sitting books, up on maybe some books, and sit down and breathe in deep. Find a great sit for yourself. Breathe in deep, feel your feet connected to the floor, feel your sitting bones connected to the floor, and we're starting now for 45 minutes. So we go until 7:55 approximately. And we're breathing in deep, getting long from your sitting bones to the top of the head. Bring your arms by your sides, and next time we breathe in, we bring the arms up. Getting longer, balancing everything that's going on, that has been going on. Breathing out, releasing the arms down again. That has been going down throughout your day. Releasing that and coming more to a balance right now. Every time you breathe in, bring your arms up. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. And breathing out, releasing. Taking up more space, being big. Good. Breathing in one more time, last time, being long. Breathing out, releasing. Bring your hands to your thighs. And start to move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Feel the warmth if there is warmth. Feel whatever there is on your palms and feel whatever there is on your thighs. Moving the shoulders forward and backward. And from there, bring your shoulders as you move them forward, move the shoulders up. Then move the shoulders backward and then down and forward again. Upward, backward and down. Forward, upward, backward and down. And forward, upward, backward and down. Great job. And from there, bring your hands in front of the heart together, interlace the fingers. So softly interlacing the fingers. No need to grab on like this, but just interlace the fingers and then circling your wrist softly. How does that feel to you? So we're slowly coming more and more mindful into our body, connecting with our body, checking in with how our body feels today. How does your body feel to you today? And balance is not just about the physical balance, but also about balance, maybe in work-life balance, for example, or balance in what you kind of eat balance, does it be? Or balance in what you're thinking about. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shoulders. What does balance mean to you? Good. And it's astounding to know that if you start to do a physical balance practice, let's come to all fours, slowly moving, slowly transitioning. Take your time getting there. It's astounding to know that if you start a physical balance, that this physical balance has also an impact in other kind of balances. So just balancing your body will have also an effect on other kind of things that you need to balance in your life. If you're thinking more about balancing and bringing an effort to balance, it's funny. At least for me, that's the case. It doesn't need to be the case for you. Oh, the camera is like slightly fallen off. It's alright. From all fours, this is all fours. You want to have the shoulders over the wrists. Make sure your shoulders are over the wrists and your hips are over the knees. Hips over the knees, good. And from here, start to arc up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, breathing in. Looking forward, breathing out, rounding from the top of the head down. And then up again, breathing in from your lower spine up. And then breathing out, rounding from the top of the head down. And up again. And down. And up. Great job. And let's walk a little bit further with our fingers, on our fingers, walking forward. Keep your hips over the knees as good as you can. Engage your belly, engage your chest a lot, engage your arms and your shoulders. Your head is in line with the spine, drawing the belly in and up. Finding more space in the lower spine here. So muscles are engaged. We're not completely leaning into our joints in our flexibility, but we keep our muscles engaged. Belly and the chest is engaged. Great job. And then slowly walk back with your arms up again. Coming to all fours again. And check in with your body. Where do you want to move right now? And what does feel good to you? What does your body want right now? And try to just being in this all fours move there. Maybe moving forward or backward a little bit, or coming completely into a child, or completely forward. Moving side to side. You don't need to look at me or listen to me right now, but you can just do what feels good to you right now. So maybe creating an endless 8 with your hips by arcing and rounding your spine. Or if you don't have any idea, you can also... Oh, what's happening here? Also... Sorry. You can also go into a pose that is more feeling like a snake. So snake on the floor. Move like a snake on the floor. Great. Or an endless 8 again, as said. Great. And from here, let's come into a table pose first of all. So a little bit of balancing is here involved. Let's shift the weight to either the left hand or to the right hand and to the opposite leg. And then as soon as we shift it there, find a good position for the hands and then the knee. And then reach up with your back leg to the back wall, or imagine an imaginary wall on your back and push in into this imaginary wall. And bring your hand up and get long from your back foot to the top of the fingers. Great job. And then draw together, elbow and knee, drawing together, rounding a lot. Your head is rounding as well. And extending again. Breathing out. And extending. And one more time, drawing together. Doing amazing. With control. Rounding with your head also down. And now opening up like a flower, so your hand is going up into the sky. Your leg is going up into the sky. And drawing together again. One last time, then we're coming out up like opening a flower. And release down. Bring your hand down, bring your foot down. Take a little moment. How does that feel to you? Additionally, what you want to take care of is your wrist. So we want to have the mounts of the fingers rooted already in these positions. The mounts of the fingers are especially especially the index finger mount. So these are the mounts of the fingers. And we want to push them into the floor. Good. Claw the fingers a little bit. And then as soon as you're ready, let's change the side. If you don't understand one thing, please feel free to ask. If I explain something and it's not clear, please feel free to ask. I love to explain it again to you. So bring the back leg to the back, or the other leg to the back, and extend the other arm to the front. Great job. And from here, draw the elbow and the knee together, and we round in, drawing your head in, and then extend again. And in, elbow, knee in, rounding, and extending. Rounding, breathing out. And now opening up to the sky like a flower. Going again. Breathing in, opening up last time. And release down. Great job. Sit back on your wrists, your fingers, your elbows, your shoulders. How do they feel? Good. And let's quickly do this little practice that I love to do, especially important for for beginners in yoga, or already a little bit maybe more advanced, but we need to get really this done to have a safe and secure practice. We want to root the mounts of the fingers into the floor. This is very important. So let me quickly demonstrate so you can follow along right away. So you bring the mounts of the fingers together, then bring the fingers together, then the wrist down. And we want to push in here through the mounts of the fingers. So pushing in from elbow to elbow through the mounts of the fingers and release again. Again, these are the mounts of the fingers where the fingers are connected, right? So mounts of the fingers connected, then fingers, then wrists. And push in through all the mounts of the fingers. Feel the mounts of the fingers connected and release. And again, pushing in and releasing. And pushing in, releasing. Pushing in, releasing. Pushing in, releasing. Last time, pushing in, feel all the mounts of the fingers connected and release. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, your shoulders. Great job. Bring the hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a lot. Bring your toes a little bit back. Tuck your toes in and we come into downward facing dog for a moment. So I'll explain. Bring your hips up. Bring your shoulder a little bit forward. From here, start to walk with your heels up and down. Move your heels up and down. Feel how. Feel free to come a little bit more into plank position from this downward facing dog. Move a little. Great job. Breathe in deep. Just to feel your body, how your body. Great job. And from here, let's go a little bit more into balancing. So bring your shoulders over the wrists again, hips over the knees. And we're now not lifting just the opposites, but we're lifting just the right. So just the right, so the right arm and the right leg. It's going to be quite advanced. So first of all, you can bring the right foot to the back and turn it 90 degrees, and then you can bring your hand overhead. Good. The belly in and up if you like. Additionally, you can also come away from the floor by drawing your foot slowly up, but make sure your foot is connected. Your foot is connected to the floor and it's kind of balancing. Additionally, you want to have your fingers spread wide and the mounts of the fingers connected. Otherwise, you probably will fall And don't worry if you fall, it's all right. So it's quite a challenge to come here. How does it feel? Woo! And I try to play with it. If you fall out of it, laugh about it. Engage your belly a little. Great job. And release down. How did that feel? Sit back on your heels, shake your feet, shake your arms. Shake your feet. No, I shake your hands. Your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. Sometimes I just say feet when I mean the hands. It's funny. Okay, let's do the other side. Now you're ready. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And we now lift the left side, or just the other side if you have been doing the other side. Make sure your fingers are wide apart. Your mounts of the fingers are connected to the floor, and from there we also want to root the right leg good down into the floor. Bring your back foot first of all to your side, so turning it 90 degrees. So you try and bring the side and stagger the hips. Good. And from there, whoo! As soon as you find a little bit more balance, with the fingers you can lift off. Great. There's an additional thing, so if you to barely be able to see the toes, that's when you have right alignment. And if you fall out of it, laugh about it, you're doing great. And release again down. Amazing. So we go 2 more times, but so each side 1 more time, but we're changing it up a little bit. So don't worry, changing it up a little bit. We're making it in one way a little easier because we're getting a better alignment right now. It's quite hard to get up like this. But if you go down with to our elbow, it's getting easier to get up and getting easier to balance a little bit. It has a different feeling to it, you will see. So come back down to all fours. And now from all fours, we just want to put the elbows down where our wrist was. Good. And from here, we again going to lift the right side up. So the left side stays down. And our fingers spread, the mounts of the fingers are connected to the floor. And we bring the right leg again to the back, sideways. And as soon as you're ready, connect the foot, the knee, and the foot here good to the ground. If you need to put something under your kneecap, please do so. If it starts to hurt you, please listen to your body. Do something under your kneecap. Put something under your kneecap. Not do something. Put something under your kneecap. Good. Then bring the leg to the back. Spread your fingers a lot. And bring your... Woo! If you fall out of it, laugh about it. Yeah, for me, I went up there a little bit too fast. Engage your belly a lot. Push into an imaginary wall behind you. Your head is in line with the spine. Here, try to balance. Release down. Ooh. So I went quite fast up. So what happened is my knee kind of changed the position. So I wasn't that much in a line anymore, but more like a little sideways with the knee, so it's way easier to balance. So I kind of cheated there a little. How did it feel for you? And let's change the side again. So coming back into all fours, bring the elbow down. Your fingers are pointing forward and the fingers are wide away. Push the mounts of the fingers down to the floor. Whoop. And again, if you fall over. Oh. Whoop. So again, maybe down and over. But already like this, it's super hard. Let's do one more. Shake your legs out, shake your shake your hands out, your elbows, your shoulders. Good. And from here, bring your hands forward, come into a downward facing dog, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your feet. Out. Bring your hands up into the sky. And release your arms. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, shake your legs. Let's take some interlude here before we're going more into balance. Let's just warm up our whole body by bringing the feet hip width apart and start jumping out of the knees. Release your shoulders, release your neck. So jumping out of the knees, connect with all the muscles that are connected to this jumping motion, all muscles that are keeping the balance, and release the shoulders and the neck. Great job. So your shoulders are jumping, your neck is jumping as you give impulses from the knees. If your body is hurting anywhere, please feel free to listen to your body. Not just feel free, but please listen to your body. And just come out of it, just come back to a standing position. If you like to intensify, you can jump out of your heels and reconnect the heels to the floor. You're absorbing the hit from the heels with your knees. You feel the jumping motion in your shoulders and in your neck as well. If you like to intensify even more, you can jump out of the toes and reconnecting the toes and the heels to the floor, releasing the shoulders and the neck. A lot. And from here, come back to a standing position, completely standing down. Feel the toes connected, feel the heels connected to the floor. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Great. Check your arms out. And let's go a little bit further, shall we? So come to the front of the mat. And we're already warm, I guess. We're already warm. So let's go. Make sure that you have enough space in front of you. And you might want to grab a book. So let's do that. I also grab a book, so I give you some time to find a book. And find like a big book if you have one. What kind of book is that? Yeah. Whatever. Just a book that looks kind of like a block, right? And with that book we can kind of use to bring in front of us, and maybe even grab two books if you like to. So you have two blocks, or you can use blocks, of course. So we want to go into Warrior 1 first of all, and from Warrior 1 we are coming into Warrior 3. So I'll just explain it. So make sure you have enough space in front of you, then bring your right leg to the back. Right leg to the back. We're kind of on our toes here. This is Warrior 1 variation. And kind of like, what's it called again? Yeah, now I just forgot it. It doesn't matter. This is kind of Warrior 1 variation, where we engage our hips together, so our glutes are engaged, our butt cheeks are engaged, right? Draw the belly in and up, bring the chest a little bit in, your shoulders a little back, and bring your arms up to the sky. We draw the feet towards each other. We get long, breathing in. And breathing out, taking up more space. Great job. And now you want to put these books in front of you, so we can kind of hold onto the books as we go there. I quickly show you. We step in a little bit, and then we step up and we hold onto the books. Push your leg to the back, so into an imaginary wall. You want to push your leg and hold onto the books. If you have a good balance, you can extend your hands in front, extend the fingers away from each other, and your head is in line with the spine, so it's looking down to the floor. Feel your toes connected to the floor, your big toe mount, your outer side of the feet, and your heel. And again, if you have just been watching, that's all right. So you want from Warrior 1, we step in a little bit forward, and then we hinge at the hips. We start to fly, bring your hands down, and connect the hands with the blocks. Push your back leg to the back. And when you have a good balance, maybe try to bring your hands to your hips. And if you like to go further, bring your hands overhead, fingers away from each other. Get long from your back foot to the top of the fingers. Draw the belly in and up. Great job. And then slowly come out of it again, stepping down, jumping maybe a little bit, or shaking your legs out. How do your legs feel? And then we smile and we change the side. A lot of balancing going on today. And we just have about 10 minutes left. So, and we're doing another balancing position. We're doing half moon. Half moon is quite a little bit different, but we're not doing it right now. First of all, we do the other side. So be excited for what's in store for you right now. Again, bring your blocks to the front, so maybe 2 blocks for each hand, or two
welcome to your doom.
Welcome to your doom. Hi, I'm new here, so I'm say hi like the sign. Yeah, welcome in, Seat Cat. I like Seat Cat. I like your name. How are you doing today? And we're stepping back with your left leg. Good. Coming to warrior one position. This is warrior one variation. So we engage our belly, drawing the belly, engage your butt cheeks, draw the belly in and up, bring the chest in a little bit, your shoulders back, and bring your arms up into the sky. Draw the feet towards each other, and we breathe in deep. My name is Marcel. Welcome in, see at cat. And then breathing out, releasing this. We're doing a lot of balancing practices today. And then slowly come forward. So stepping a little bit forward and then hinging at the hips. Bring your hands down, connecting them with your blocks if you have some blocks there. If you don't need any blocks, of course, feel free to come up. You can just stay here with the blocks, right? Pressing your back leg into an imaginary wall. Your hips are kind of parallel to the floor. Good. Again, variation 2, bring your hands to your hips. Your head is looking down to the floor in line with the spine. Bring your arms above your head. Your fingers are extended away from each other. Get long, long, long. You're doing amazing. Breathing in deep. And breathing out. Releasing. Whew, good job. Welcome to my doom. Welcome to your doom. The technique is very precise. I love this coaching on proper form. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. See it, cat. I try to make it, try to make it as precise as I can, because this is over the internet, so I don't see what you are doing. I really want to explain it as good as I can. It's hard, but I try my best. So again, we're now, this was warrior 3. We're now going to half moon position, and this is kind of like the climax of this yoga lesson. I've done a lot of balancing today. And by the way, I'm teaching every day here on Twitch, so if you like to join in from time to time, feel free to come by. We have different kind of topics going on. Again, thank you for your follow. So, other side again, we shift all the way to the left leg. We're stepping back with your right leg and turning it 90 degrees. We're quickly coming into a warrior 2 position. And warrior 2, we have the hips open to the side. So I quickly explain, and I quickly do it a little bit wrong, so you will see what's happening. So we have the hips open to the side, and you want to make sure that the knee is over the heel. So what's happening is kind of, oh yeah, we want to have the hips open to the side, but when we have the knees over the heel, then the hips are kind of like coming forward again. So to make this a little bit easier, you can bring your back foot's toes a little bit forward, and then it's a little bit easier to have the front knee over the front heel. Good. Bring your arms by your sides. Warrior 2. Look over the front hand. Bring your hands around, bring the shoulders to the back. So when you bring the hands around, the shoulder blades are coming to the back. Leave the shoulder blades there and bring your hands around again. Great job. Smile a little, you're doing great. Draw the feet towards each other, get long from your feet to the top of the head. Breathing out, taking up more space, breathing in again, get long from hand to hand, extend the fingers out. Breathing out, releasing this. And from here we want to go into half moon. So half moon is kind of like warrior 3, but the hips are now staggered. So the hips are now in this direction. As we're coming up, we want to have the hips still kind of like pointing to the side, right? We're not looking kind of forward and we're going up, but we're looking to the side and we're going up like this. Good. So again, you can already grab onto your block if you have a block, or if you have a book, use a book. This is a little bit, at least for me, it's a little bit more difficult. Maybe it's easier for you. So slowly step up with your back leg and then lean forward, come up, find balance through your leg. And now, as soon as you found the balance, you can slowly open up with your other arm. Take your time. Yep. I kind of lose it here, I don't know why. So normally shouldn't be that problem. So again, if you lose it, just come back into this warrior 2 position, step in a little bit and then hinge at the hips, come forward, bring your hips staggered, make sure your hips are staggered, and then slowly, slowly coming up. Yeah. No, I don't like this book, I guess. And you can do it without the block as well, drawing the belly in and up. Ooh, and if you fall out of it, laugh about it. Slowly come out of it. Take your time, shake your legs. You're doing great. It's a process, right? And for me, the block was kind of like too big. So it's really an effect, right? If it pushes you up too much, then it's like, what's going on? And yeah, it's really these close things that matter here. So take your time exploring. And if you fall out of it, that means you're doing great. So laugh about it. Awesome, smile. Have a great time practicing. Good. Then we're stepping back with your left leg, turning it 90 degrees. Again, your front leg is in line with the middle of the back leg. So draw a line from your front leg. This is pointing into the middle of the back leg. Check that your front knee is over the front heel. Your hips are opened by your side. Check you again with your front knee and bring your toes a little bit forward. If your front knee is not over front heel, bring your arms by your sides. Look over the front hand. Turn your hands around. Bring the shoulder blades onto the back together. Just a little tiny bit. Leave the shoulder blades there. Bring the hands around. If you don't understand and can't follow everything, don't worry about it too much. Just with time it comes, right? Especially if you're new to it. With time. Take your time. Breathing in deep. Get long from your feet to the top of the head. Breathing out, taking up more space. And again, breathing in, get long from hand to hand. Breathing out, great job. And from here again, you can bring your block already. Take it already into the front hand if you like to use a block. And then slowly stepping in with your back leg and hinging at the hips. Finding a good balance, pushing your back leg into an imaginary wall and coming down to the floor. Woo! And then slowly, slowly taking time to open up your chest, open up your arm, drawing the belly in and up a lot. Pushing with your back leg into an imaginary wall. And if you like, from there, you can release your block as well. If you feel like it's stable. Good. Woo. Woo-hoo. And laugh about it if you're flying. Woo! Laugh about it. Great. And then release down. Woo. Shake your legs out, jump a little bit. Doing amazing. Shake your arms. Your feet. Wow, we're already going a little bit over time, slowly. So let's come to our back here. Come to the front of the mat. Sit down. The back. Woo, good. How did you like this yoga lesson today? A lot of balance. Let's finish it up with some happy baby pose. So bring your arms between your legs through. Grab on the outer side of the feet, or with your index finger and the middle finger on your toes. So grab onto your big toes. If you're not as flexible, this helps me a lot. And then shake yourself left and right a little, give your back a little bit of a break. Extend the right leg far, extend the left leg far. Falling to the left, completely to the right, push yourself up and be a happy floor where you can go explore how that feels. Right. Then release. Extend your feet far, far, far. Your arms, let them come by your sides. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. Your feet are facing away from each other. Your feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. And close your eyes and just be. Close your eyes and just be in Shavasana. And I will get you back out of it in about 1 minute. So just be. Your eyes closed. Just be. Just be. Good. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Coming back to your body. Whenever you're ready, draw the knees in towards your belly. And shift yourself to either the left or the right side. Coming to lie down in your side body position. Making this side body position comfortable for yourself. Great. Softening the skin of the face, the tongue, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, the hips. Release all the tension in the tongue, the neck, the shoulders, the belly, and the chest, the belly, the hips. Release all the tension in your arms and the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Breathing in deep and feel carried, as you don't need to focus on your balance right now. Feel carried by the gravity of the earth. Breathe in deep. And release. With your next breath, bring yourself up into a final sitting position. Bring your hands in front of the heart together. As soon as you're there, so no, don't worry, don't hurry. Don't worry, don't hurry. Come up slowly into a sitting position. Bring your hands in front of the heart together. Honoring your yoga practice. Honoring the balance that you found throughout this practice. Acknowledging all the impacts that this balance practice can have in your life. Maybe. And release your arms, opening your eyes. And welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for practicing with me today. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. My name is Marcel. And we are teaching here daily. So we are Marcel and Shawn. And this is Shawn. Woo! Hello guys! Shawn is here for entertainment, energy and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support for you. A lot more, whatever you ask me. Or almost a lot of the things you ask me. With that said, if you have any questions, feel free to post them here into the Twitch live. If you have any questions, suggestions, ideas, feel free to post them here or also in the Discord. The Discord should be down in the description, so you feel free to join there. And next to that, I appreciate every follow. Thank you again, Siatkat.
Welcome to your doom.
Thank you again. Thank you, Cookie König. That's a cool name. Cookie König, for your follow. Welcome to your doom. So why this welcome to your doom? It's kind of like destroying who you are and recreating who you are. So in one way, it's thinking of like when you're going to sleep. Oh, you're sleeping. And then the next day starts, right? So you're kind of coming alive again and you're kind of going to die a little bit, right? Just like, oh yeah, you're slowing down, you're going to sleep, and you're alive again, and you're slowing down and you're going to sleep again, and you're alive again, right? And that's kind of like the thought again for that. Thank you so much for the follow, Cookie König. Again, I appreciate it deeply, the follows. And next to that, we have a podcast coming up later today. It's going to be about healthy habits together with First Class Fitness. A little shout out to First Class Fitness. And he's also a streamer here on Twitch. Go check him out. He's really doing an awesome job with like explaining anatomy, like your anatomic body. Yeah, like this. And he's a great guy, and I'm really looking forward to having the health skill podcast with him later today. And with that said, let's come to a close here, and let's go and rate somebody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in, and let's rate somebody. Who can we rate today? I'm always excited to go and rate. I'm always excited to go and rate. And so many new peoples today. I love this. I really love this. I do. It's so great to have you here on board. Siatkat, it's great to have you on board. Cookie König. And we're now heading over to another probably fitness streamer. As soon as my page would load, it's just not loading. It just doesn't want to work, I guess. So maybe like this. Yeah, we have, wait, what is this? I don't know this. Let me quickly check out this channel, Lifting and Gaming. I'm not sure if you go and rate them or if you go over to One Hero Gaming, because One Hero Gaming is also a really cool guy. You know what? It's just taking too long. Let's go and rate One Hero Gaming. One Hero Gaming is a cool guy. He's really positive. His mood is very positive, and I like to rate him because he's just an awesome guy. So go and share some love with him. We are always rating with love. So with that said, thank you for being here again, and see you very soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. See you soon. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that.